Welcome back. All hell breaks loose in Congress as Halleck totally destroys Democrat congressman in Fury hearing. So let's go ahead and get into this video. This video is actually 38 minutes ago it happened. So let's go ahead and get into the video, shall we?
First time you saw Donald Trump's name was in the Epstein files. Did you close the files or keep reading?
I have reviewed not the entirety of the files, so
You haven't reviewed all of the Epstein files?
Personally, no.
You're the director of the FBI. This is the largest sex trafficking case the FBI has ever been a part of. Buck stops at the top, and your testimony today is you have not reviewed all the files.
This is the gentlelady from Georgia, Miss Green.
That was quite entertaining from someone that had a sexual relationship with a Chinese spy, and everyone knows it. But
I move to take her words down.
What I've been doing is been busy providing the safest country this country has seen in modern U.S. history in historic speed, because the men and women of the FBI are given the resources to reduce the homicide rate, to reduce the drug trafficking rate, to reduce the amount of children that are being trafficked, and the number
It
of
sounds like those children being trafficked would appreciate the director reviewing the files.
All hell broke loose in Congress today as Eric Swalwell went head-to-head with Kash Patel over questions surrounding the Trump-Epstein files. And let's just say, it did not go well for Swalwell. What started as a tense exchange quickly turned into a brutal verbal takedown that left even members of Congress stunned. Kash Patel wasn't backing down, and by the end, it was clear who owned the moment. Before we dive in, make sure to click that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because you're not going to want to miss moments like this.
You said you don't know the number of times Trump's name appears in the files, so it could at least be 1,000 times. Is that right?
The number is a total misleading factor. We have not released anyone's name in the Epstein files that has not been credible.
Director, could it
we have
at least be 1,000
released
times?
every piece of legally permissible information.
Okay,
you can
so
characterize the numbers however you want it.
I'm claiming my time, Director. It sounds like if you don't know the number, it could at least be 1,000 times. Which
It's not.
means
It's not.
Is it at least 500 times?
No.
Is it at least 100 times?
No.
Then what's the number?
I don't know the numbers, but it's not that.
Do you think it might be your job to know the number?
My job is to provide for the safety and security of this country. My job is not to engage in political
And that
innuendo
includes protecting
so you can
sexual
go out to the
politics.
sticks and get your 20-second hit in your fundraising
reclaiming my
article.
time,
And
Director.
keep going, reclaiming your time, because the
Director,
people of California
If
are being
Trump- if the
underserved by
president-
your
The
representation.
president is not. So let's move on, Director. You wrote a book called Government Gangsters. You identified 20 individuals in that book. You put me on that list at the top of the list. Thank you. My children find it flattering. 20 of those individuals have been investigated or have had adverse actions. Director, considering that you have identified these people as, quote, government gangsters, will you recuse yourself from making any investigation decisions about these individuals?
Anyone that has been terminated at the FBI has been done so
the
because
question
they failed
again.
to meet the muster and
Director,
their constitutional
I will
obligation.
work on the
No.
audio-visual capabilities.
I'm going to borrow your terminology and call bullshit on your entire career in
I'm
Congress.
reclaiming my time,
It has been a
Director.
disgrace to the American
Director, I'm
people.
reclaiming my
You
time.
can reclaim your
Will you
time all you
recuse
want.
yourself?
Mr. Chairman, you're going to allow a witness to speak this way?
The hearing opened calmly enough. Eric Swalwell tried to corner the FBI director with loaded questions, pressing him over and over again about how many times Donald Trump's name appeared in the Epstein files. But Kash Patel wasn't having it. He immediately jumped in, calling out the political theater for what it was, a desperate attempt to drag Trump's name into the Epstein scandal without a shred of proof. As Swalwell interrupted again and again, Patel stood his ground. His calm, firm tone completely threw Swalwell off balance. The audience could sense it. Patel was in control. And then came the turning point. Kash Patel looked straight across the room and reminded everyone exactly who was doing the questioning. Eric Swalwell, the same congressman who was once exposed for having an inappropriate relationship with a Chinese spy named Fang Fang. Patel didn't even have to say much. Everyone in the room remembered how Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene once stood on that very floor and said, "This is the man who slept with a Chinese spy," and yet he wants to lecture others on national security. The silence after that moment was deafening. Swalwell's expression said it all. He didn't expect that reminder to resurface in the middle of this hearing. If you're enjoying this coverage and believe the truth should be heard, don't forget to hit the subscribe button right now, because this is where we expose the moments mainstream media won't show you. Then attention shifted back to the FBI director. Swalwell kept pushing, asking again and again whether Trump's name was in the Epstein files, but the director clearly stated there was no credible evidence against Donald Trump and all legally permissible documents had already been released. Patel seized that moment. He said exactly what millions of Americans were thinking. This isn't about justice. This is about a political hit job. Once again, the hearing room went quiet. From there, it was pure chaos. Swalwell shouted over others, trying to regain control. But every time he spoke, Patel countered with facts, calm reasoning, and confidence. Swalwell's frustration grew, and his composure slipped. Patel made it clear, the FBI has done its part. The only thing left is the political obsession with Donald Trump. Even members on the committee could be seen shaking their heads. The message was clear. Swalwell's grandstanding had backfired. By the end, Kash Patel had completely flipped the script. The director reaffirmed his statements. Patel stood firm, and Swalwell was left fuming, his credibility crushed under the weight of his own hypocrisy. It wasn't just a hearing, it was a reckoning, a moment where truth and composure triumphed over political theater. So there you have it. Kash Patel exposed the sham, dismantled the narrative, and reminded everyone why real leadership doesn't come from headlines. It comes from integrity. Meanwhile, Eric Swalwell, the same man once called out for his relationship with a Chinese spy, tried to play the hero, but ended up reminding everyone of his own scandals instead. If you're glad someone is finally standing up to the lies and political games, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video right now, because the truth isn't going anywhere, and neither are we.
That's how the Democrats play it. They want one little bit of information, they can twist it and run with it. But when you shut them down, they can't do nothing. So we go.